Tornado, I guess, is like thematically appropriate, right? I don't know. Thunder Shield. Not even gonna turn on Electric Whip. No. That is unnecessary, I would say, for this type of run. There are no electric melee weapons. You don't get a stun baton or something. That is silly, to be honest. Sure. Okay. Now we wait to see if people even get into the chat. No, you are first, Sarcastic Venom. Welcome to, what might take a little bit for people to actually get in here due to the fact that, there was like the big Twitch leak thing. Hey, y'all see this? Y'all hear about this? Y'all hear about like the entirety of like Twitch's database and code and everything getting leaked on 4chan of all places? God damn, dude. It's like, have you thought about that PC I built for you? There's no way I can accept that. I can't. I just can't. Ugh. I didn't hear. Indulge me. Oh no, that's the entire thing. Is everything about Twitch, so like database, source code for the website, everything was leaked to 4chan, like a big old torrenty file. Yeah, it's like you can go and look up how much everybody earns on Twitch if you didn't just want to do the math already. Because I'm pretty sure it's public knowledge, like how many subs people have and everything. And people being like, "Oh man, look at how much this guy earns," and it's like, yeah, dude, we know. Out of every place, it had to be 4chan. Hey, if you're look at somebody who's gone to 4chan a lot in the past. It's like, yeah. I mean, yeah. It's like, what do you even expect? Cookie Clicker is the only good game. That's harsh words coming from... I don't know. I said that sentence and I didn't come up with the second half of it. What about like games like Universal Paperclips or Candy Box, the OG one? When are you gonna add more sub emotes? When I get more subs, I suppose. Let me check again. It's like it should be able to tell me how many I need before I can add like a new emote, which of course is going to be either Sussy or Wiggly. I want one of those two. Played the shit out of Cookie Clicker. It's shameful. I never actually played Cookie Clicker. I was there obviously when it was like, the new hotness sort of thing. It's like I never played it myself though. Hey, look at me. Welcome to make sure you change all your Twitch information, whatever. I mean, I guess it's probably more important if you're actually doing streaming, but you know. The numbers go up and my brain feels so happy. I can introduce you to a lot of games. God, most recently Minecraft, more than anything else. I already have, but thank you. Yeah, I guess I might as well do like a PSA because as far as I know, I don't think that Twitch is. No, Minecraft is bad for that. I don't know. You told me a lot about like how you can do that sort of stuff. Discovered a new roguelike named Raspberry Mash, quite similar to Gungeon and Isaac. The shooters, twin stick shooter sort of thing. Interesting. Never heard of that. Minecraft is bad for that, too open. I mean, I played a lot of like really grind heavy games, to be honest. It's like I suppose also there is Undermine, which is a lot about making the money. But like I don't know. This morning I fell at work. I fell and hurt my arm. God, I know. I hate that. It's like I hurt my back, hurt my arm, hurt my feet. Everything at work. That's just how it is. It's the most annoying deal. But anyway, oh yeah, I was gonna look for how many do I need to get for like emotes? I don't know. I could have swore it told you at some point. Like how many you would have? How many you like need to get more? Whatever. The point is I can't get any more, at least. Oh. Hello, Lotus Lily. Welcome to the jam. I think it's a lack of any concrete reward in Minecraft. Yeah, I agree. You know what? I agree with that. Because it's like when you can really optimize stuff, but what does it get for you? That's kind of why it's just like, you know, I did that stream yesterday, and now I think I'm just kind of like, like, you know, sure, I could get a channel point thing, unlock a random sub emote. Random? I would want it to be chosen. Yeah, you just have to do it for the love of the game. I don't have that. Yeah. It's like, yeah, I could, if I wanted to go harder into Minecraft, I could go and get the netherite set of stuff. I could go and like perfect enchanting. Yeah, you could do a lot of different stuff, but it's like, what to do? What though? To kill the Ender Dragon easier? It's like, what are you gonna do? You know? There you do a Minecraft stream while I was asleep. Oh, don't worry. It turned into a communist manifesto and then a rant about Persona 5 again. So, you know. Oh, man. Oh, yes. Can you connect your Nintendo Switch controller to an Android laptop? Nintendo is a very proprietary company, especially when it comes to controllers. You would have to get like a special adapter or something to actually make that work. I always think back to the Wii, which despite the fact that you could clearly see that the connecting thing at the bottom is just supposed to be a USB, they still put like some sort of weird plug-in attachment thing around that, and it's like, no, Nintendo's just like that. Now, obviously, Xbox, they love it. They want you to use their controller with a PC all the time. The PS4, which is the one I use, it's like, it's easy enough. I mean, you know, it's got like the phone cord attacher, and that's about it. That's it. On MP, there's a bit more of an incentive. I'm still kind of considering. It's like, I don't know. I was having fun with Minecraft. I could legitimately load up some mods and maybe go for a round 2, where I actually try to get deep into like redstone manufacturing and stuff like that. And just have something that's a little bit better. Something that has more content, you know? We tried the new PS5 controller? No, the newest console I have is a PS4, and that was bought entirely for the sake of playing Persona 5. Yeah. If you're doing all that, you might as well go for Factorio. That's exactly what I was thinking, too. No, Sora is in Smash? I mean, good for Sora. I don't know. You gotta remember, I haven't owned a Nintendo console since the GameCube, so it's like it's like I got no horse in this race when it comes to being like, hey, cool, that's a neat thing. I mean, it's interesting because aside from like Chain of Memories and Dream Drop Distance, I usually think of that as being a lot more of a PlayStation game, but I guess so is Metal Gear Solid, you know? Not even Bloodborne? I mean, I did buy Bloodborne, and I did play through Bloodborne several times, but it's also like, you know, I was so familiar with everything in Bloodborne that it's just like, it sort of just felt like it was all, I don't even know how to explain it. Like I had already played the game and I was just coming back to play it again or something. I don't know. Don't think so. I tried to connect my third-party Switch controller, and that's a third-party one, which has integrated Bluetooth. The PC wouldn't find the controller. Huh. Interesting. Please don't become a Minecraft streamer. I'm not going to become a Minecraft streamer. You will continue to get like utter and bizarre variety of video games from me, whether from suggestions or my own prerogative, forever. Like, I don't think that's ever going to stop. I should probably start playing things that people actually want to watch at least a little bit more, but you know, watch a lot of hit list runs for Bloodborne. Yeah, I mean, I was too. I was playing before I played the game. I was watching a lot of speed runs of it. A lot of good stuff there. Now, you should become a Minecraft streamer. Only Minecraft, always Minecraft. I mean, I did enjoy the game. Like, I liked it. I would consider like playing some mods and whatever, but it's just like, I gotta say that, yeah, it's, that game needs more content. It feels like if you're focused on progress, you can blow through it well in a week, like I did, which is exactly what I did. I mean, I guess, yeah, if you're trying to go for the more creative side, you can get a lot more out of it, but there's a lot of other games I could play for that too. Would you be a Minecraft streamer if that made you hella rich? I mean, as long as I could still also do other stuff on the side. I mean, here's the thing. It's just like Dead Cells, for example. In between the updates, when it's like I've been grinding in. I've already ground out all the showcase runs and everything. It's like the game is still fun for like, just messing around with random stuff and just making it a nice banter stream, if nothing else. It's like even if it's just like I don't really feel like playing Dead Cells, it's still fun just to get on and be like, hey guys, what's going on? How you doing? Become a Celeste speedrunner. I just cannot become a speedrunner. That would be too much. Talk Cells. Welcome back to Taco Cells, where I talk about Taco Bell. How can I farm more cells and blueprints? I mean, blueprints is just, the best way to do it. Throw it down to 0-cell mode or 5-cell mode if you want to have new enemies spawning in from different biomes, and use the blueprint grenade on them. And then 0-cell mode, blueprint grenade, grinding out cells is pretty easy if you blast through the first area. Just get a very overpowered run. I would suggest like the lightning whip, Hokuto's bow, etc., and so on. And just blast through the first area as fast as possible. Get the 30 kills. And in the first 2 cell doors, you always get 20 cells, even on 0-cell mode. It's just like, you will get 40 cells every single time you go through the first area. Just reset from there over and over. Now, if you want to do the Forge, that's a little bit different. I would suggest going through, obviously, the prisoner quarters into the Promenade, because the Promenade has a cell door in there. Followed by, I guess you can just go wherever from there, and then hit up the Concierge, the easiest one. Use the most overpowered run you possibly can. I would probably recommend doing it on 5-cell mode if you're good enough, because you do get more cells out of the 2-cell door, and you need to have like minimum 2 cells, 2 boss cells active, but like 5 boss cells will get you like a pretty good amount of cells from the 2 boss cell door in the Promenade. And then it's just like, yeah, don't wait around trying to kill things too much. Mostly just, let enemies die due to like alchemic carbine or something while you're still like trying to blast through the level as fast as possible, and hit up hopefully the perfect door, as well as the perfect fight door, as well as the time door in the post concierge fight room. That's my best. Although we do now have the incentivized rooms too, so you don't have to necessarily go. You can get extra cells by going different routes instead, but that's the one I would always do that's one I would always do for grinding out stuff whenever I need to get cells for things. So yeah, it is an entire thing. I've been going through the Celeste B-sides and it's been killing me. I know, right? It's like it gets the like post game content I think is a little bit easier just because it's so much shorter, but you know, it's still rough. I mean, it all depends on what you want to do. It's like, do you want to try and go for like the golden strawberries and everything in Celeste? I don't know. After they updated the heavy crossbow to be two-handed, it's harder to grind and fight boss cell. I don't know. I think like Alchemic Carbine, because Alchemic Carbine will be able to kill enemies when you're not even near them. And then, you know, of course, Electric Whip is just great. It's good. You know how that is. Yeah, the gold cells aspects, but that was the entire thing where they wanted to rebalance the economy, so you just weren't getting tons of gold all the time. DC expansion stuff is great in theory. NDA. Well, we'll see. I don't know. I'll as always, I will see it when I see it. And I'm not going to participate in not going to be participating in any like closed alphas myself, because it's just like, I'll see it when I see it. I was thinking to skip Mama Tick with the Mushroom Boy to grind for the Forge. Yeah, but that doesn't give you the perfect fight. It would give you a very fast fight, but it wouldn't really give you that thing. It's like a 3-year-old video where you were hunting a blueprint that at the time the Alchemic Carbine used to be Alchemic Rifle. Yep, it was. They change names of everything all the time. It's ridiculous. I don't even know. Concierge, Incomplete One, etc. I remember somebody telling me that I was pronouncing Alchemic wrong too. But yeah. Look, we can talk about things that I remember from 3-year-old videos all the time. Speaking of which, I still gotta go play the expansion for Death's Gambit. I want to do that already. It's just like, but I'm also like, you know, I also will probably just end up replaying the entire game because 1, I don't know where the new content is, and 2, it's like it's been a few years. I don't really remember a lot of the like ins and outs of the individual mechanics of the game. Remember it being kind of hard to get the combo, and I also remember that, yeah, the Blood Knight was super good, and I would definitely play, and I'm definitely going to play that class again because Blood Knight is super good. Yo, and that axe was bussin'. And so was... I rewatched your Death's Gambit series recently. It's a weird game. I mean, it is a very janky game, but I think it also gets borrows so heavily from Dark Souls, but I still really enjoyed it. It's like they put a lot of work into... Do you have to replay it to refresh yourself on the story? Nope, I remember the story. I like the story. I like the world and the weird world they created and everything like that. It's like, yeah, maybe like some of the individual characters and their like story arcs and everything, but for the most part, I remember a lot. I remember the story pretty well. Farming immortal people to be able to extract pain and agony from them to fuel a dark god. Good stuff. But anyway, we can talk about that when I actually maybe what I'll do is I'll replay the series and bring in the second guy with that, because that would be something. That would be a different, you know, like a different sort of... What? I don't remember that part? Oh, that was in the that was right before the final area of the game. Remember where you got dragged into Ryla, basically? But, you know. It was more of an implication type of thing than... How's second guy doing? He's doing fine. I mean, I just haven't talked to him in a while because, you know. He got me a featured YouTube channel on his. Did you know that? I was also giving him like a link in one of the previous things I was doing. But hey, that's good to know. It's too bad that I'm so ridiculously antisocial. Otherwise, I don't know. We could do it's like a collab or something. But I'm too antisocial. I I think Doc is salty about games that take heavy inspiration from Dark Souls. I mean, that is an entire thing with me where it's just like, oh, I talked about this in, I don't remember what game it was. What was the game? Where I pretty much said it's just like, okay, I like a game that takes inspiration from something. I don't like a game that just tries to be something. That just tries to be another game. Environmental Station Alpha. Yeah, I think that's about right. Cuz that was definitely the point in time where I was just like, oh, if this is just going to be Metroid, it's like, why don't I just go play Metroid? Of course, that game turned out to be a lot more than that. But the first initial look at it was most of the way through Axiom Verge. Yeah, that's another very clear example of that sort of thing. Where it's just, yeah, I think there's a few games that I played on the channel that have been like that. Time Spinner was a good example where it's just like, okay, it's just Castlevania. You know. That whole thing. Because you already played Metroid and you want something more, but something new. Yeah, but it's like, you don't have to just recreate the game as it exists. And it's like most games try to do like something a little bit extra, but I think it just should be more than just copying the game. I do think that there was some problems with Aspect of what? Oh, Aspect today is Superconductor, the electricity one. So you know, I'm not gonna take out Electric Whip. I am gonna take out Thunderbolt instead, though. It's like, yeah. I'm not going to take out Electric Whip. That is explicitly what I just said. Anyway. And Thunder Shield. Yeah, there's going to be Thunder Shield, too. I can show you the entire setup I'm going with here. It's all obvious. It's all the Thunder items. I know. With the exception of, yeah, you know, no Electric Whip. Tinder. Did he read just that? Anyway. Thunderbolts and lightning, very, very frightening. Indeed. Yeah, I'm booing you for not taking the whip. We've seen the whip so much, though. It's like we all know about the whip. We all know about how the whip do. Anyway, I'm gonna go pee real quick. That's right. The rare pee before the... I don't know. I think I'm actually only gonna play Dead Cells today. I feel like working on some other stuff. But yeah, I'm gonna go do that. By the way, everybody, once again, there's been a big, massive Twitch leak. Make sure you change your passwords and two-factor authentication and all that sort of stuff. Oh, might as well give that a PSA for right now, as usual. Yeah, whip is super overused. It's like we've all seen the whip. We all know how the whip works. It's called superconductor. Okay, just want to make sure. How about instead of showing off aspects, we spend the entire stream talking to the best knight in the game? Wait, who? Which one? I guess there's only one, isn't there? Anyway. Well, let's start this thing up in about 5, 4, 3, 2. Thunder. Wow, wow, ah, wow. No, I'm not doing that one. Let's do that one again. That's terrible. Okay. All right, starting this one in 5, 4, 3, 2. The superconductor aspect makes lightning much better. Another one of those damage over time improvement type of aspects. This one is another one that's fairly easy to figure out how to use. However, this time I am not going to be using the electric whip. Yes, that's right. Even though the electric whip is the obvious thing to use with this, no, we're going to go with the Thunderbolt. Because I don't use the Thunderbolt enough to start with, and aside from that, it's also still a very interesting weapon. You know, what with the way that it just kills you constantly. Pretty much constantly. So, I'm looking forward to this one. Tesla Coil, of course, is still an absolutely fantastic turret on top of that. And just Thunder Shield. Thunder Shield's a good shield. Obviously going to be going tactics this time because everything to do with Thunder is pretty much tactics scaling only. There's no... Ooh, rare curse chest in the first biome. Fun. Yeah, there's not really too much to say. It's just, we're going to be... it's a very simple sort of run. There's no stun baton in the game. There's no, like, super heavy, explosive electric grenade. It's all tactics. Everything is tactics. All the time tactics, nothing else. Lightning Rod is an interesting one too, which I think I'm going to try and use a little bit more in like Wings of the Crow, which, as we all know, is a great item, but also one of those items that can kind of be overused, especially if I decide to go use that for the like Hand of the King fight or anything like that. As per usual, it is a very overpowered item to bring into that, if you're thinking about it. Have they fixed the rod having no range limit? I hope not. That was one of the best things about that. It was so weird that it's like you could go all the way across. I mean, in fact, let's check it right now, because I can. No, it seems to still work about as usual, because I definitely got a kill there, too. Good, good, good. I mean, look, that's the whole thing. That was the most interesting thing about the lightning rod when I was using it before. I would hate to see them take that out of it, out of the game. However, do I have a rampager coming after me right now? Because I am frightened that I have a rampager coming after me right now. Oh yeah, the extra, like double extra passive lightning that I get from the lightning shield is also going to be pretty important here too. Because lightning bolt kind of frustrating to use, as you know. It is. Well, it can hurt you. It's the one way that you can hurt yourself with your own weapons. It is also something that locks you in place, can't move around when you're using it. And the damage, I remember just being kind of like not super good last time I was using it, but maybe that has been improved. Or maybe the whole aspect, you know, giving extra jumping around for each one of the dots that I get on enemies is just going to make that a lot better by itself. It's hard to say. This is definitely one of those aspects that is going to become better as I am fighting more enemies. The extra enemies that exist around the enemies that I'm fighting, more powerful things are going to be. But that's also kind of hard because, especially with a tactics run, you usually kill enemies extremely quickly. Like, extremely quickly. So I don't know how good it's going to be in that way. Weapon is reference to Star Wars. Maybe. I don't know. I always thought that the whole Star. I know that's the thing that they showed in the movie, but does every single Sith user have to only use lightning? Surely the Emperor could have done more than just shot lightning out of his hands. That's just what he chose to do in that situation, right? Yes, it is. It's a requirement or something. Is it because he shot lightning out of his hands in the movie and nothing else? It's it's. Oh, man. Am I ranting about Star Wars again? Yes, I'm ranting about Star Wars again. No, he had no choice. He only has lightning. Only lightning and mind control. I see. That's the only thing Siths do, because that's what they showed in the movie. That's it exactly. It's come on. Yeah, and it doesn't even kill dudes as much as just, stabbing them with a big lightsaber. It's seemingly something that you use more for torture, but it's also apparently the only thing you have in your entire moveset if you're a Sith. Oh, Star Wars. Star Wars is a silly movie series that people take too seriously. That's true, I suppose. I haven't seen it in a very long time, though. I feel like I should go back and watch at least, Star Wars. Even in spite of the sequels maybe being a little bit uneven, I still think that the original is probably still great, right? Can't imagine that losing its luster in any way. They have weird kinks and choke people. Oh, right. They do also choke people. Never forget about that. They can choke people and shoot lightning. Two things that seem a lot less effective than just stabbing somebody with a lightsaber, but what do I know? I'm not George Lucas. Or whoever is currently heading up Star Wars. I actually don't know. They also do stabbing, just less. No, it's more about it's more about the largely ineffective lightning and choking. Okay. Likes episode 7 and 8, but didn't even try to watch 9. Somehow Palpatine returned. Yeah, that's what I heard. What is up with... whatever. Not only is it all about... using lightning, also Palpatine's the only one that does it. Because he is the Sith, baby. Okay. Oh, yeah, they're doing a KOTOR game, too, soon, right? Or, some sort of remaster of that. That would maybe be something. I've heard a lot about, how good that game is. Never played it myself. Feels like one that I probably would enjoy, though. They're HDing KOTOR. Is it just your basic, hey, we upscaled the graphics, or are we getting a lot of new content or something out of that too? Is it the full remaster, remake, reimagining, whatever you'd want to call it, or is it just the upscaled graphics? I mean, yeah. I feel like after Dark Souls, I need to ask that. After Demon Souls, right? They didn't really have too much extra. It's not like they add the Land of the Giants in that one, did they? That was something I was wondering about, and I didn't really look into it. But I think that was just a very basic remake, right? The Demon Souls. Sith just trying to be kinky. I see. But wait a second. Wait, no. The Jedi are the ones that don't have emotion. The Sith are the ones that do, right? I like that this has now just turned into me struggling to remember things about the Star Wars movies as far as the run goes. Well, there's a lot of food around here. Nothing I can use, though. He's got the 6 kills. Well, anyway. Yeah. Let's go see what the chest is, I suppose. Yeah, the entirety of Twitch got leaked today, including everyone's data. Yep, that's right. If you're on Twitch, you should probably... Oh, this is a curse chest. All right. Good stats, I suppose. Is that a curse chest? Unfortunately, it is. Or fortunately, depending on if I don't die here. Oh boy. Yeah, if you're on Twitch, make sure that you two-factor authentication and change all your stuff and whatever. And it's just, I think it's more of a relevant thing for like people that do a lot of streaming, but probably watch out because like, yeah, the entire thing got leaked. It's ridiculous. Okay, good. Well, that's a lot of extra stats then. There's that whole arcing thing really working well for me here. Okay. There we go. Wow, 2 cursed chests. Yeah, in the first 2 areas. It's like we're looking at some pretty good statage right now, to say the least. Well, is that going to continue throughout the run? I don't know if it really matters. Good job. Good job, Motion Twin. Huh. No, I should quit insulting Motion Twin. They're trying their best. Thank you, Dusty 1106. Welcome to the Glitch Cast and Star Wars and cast where I kind of rag on Star Wars a little bit. It's light ragging. It's on love. Even though I did just say that I haven't watched that movie in like 30 years or something. You know. When did the data breach occur? Apparently like earlier today. I don't know. But it was very recent. People posted all of the stuff up to 4chan, as you do. As you do. But anyway. Oh, be careful, everybody. As always, data breaches happen like all the time, forever. It's very annoying. That glitch should be the thumbnail for YouTube. Sure. Let me at least go like shoot lightning at it, so you know we have the whole lightning bit in there. I know that it's like yeah, the thumbnails are not really good on my channel ever, and they're usually just something that I put up to try and just avoid having the default channel. The default channel thumbnail, but it's just like, you know. Do you think everybody would up their security systems? I mean, I guess it's just, hey, tech is getting good enough that it's all just that much easier to find all the holes and stuff, right? So the tech security is more of an art than it is any sort of like hard and fast rules or anything. And I think it's just getting harder and harder to actually do that sort of stuff. But then again, what do I know? Maybe they had like, maybe it was just like one server room that was locked behind, you know, a like bucket of water over the top of the door. It's just like nobody's ever gonna get in here. Twitch HQ. But it's impossible to say. We're slowly creeping towards Ghost in the Shell SAC. Yeah, finally. I want to get a cyber brain. As long as we don't have the whole like cyber brain sickness thing. I want to switch brains with a robot prostitute, everybody. Hey, who in chat wants to switch brains with a robot prostitute? Come on, don't be shy. Well, I like that show. It's a good show. I don't know. Oh, I want that guy. I want a gun that shoots out coins, so I can go and kill a dead stockbroker. Me. I knew it. I knew you. Why wouldn't you, right? I mean, I'm just saying that ain't nothing wrong with transhumanism, right? Right? Right. Yeah, you know it's right. Have to wait for the porn industry to have demand. What, for body switching? We gotta talk about porn tags again. No, we're not. Maybe though. Step away for 2 minutes and come back to this. That's right, we're talking about the body swapping tag. Sorry, but that's how it is. What is the aspect? You know, a good question. A good question. Hey, it's electric dots bounce rapidly back and forth between enemies, increasing their damage by 50% each time they jump to a new target. In other words, it's the electric run. It's electric. I can keep going. Would you have to resume being a robot prostitute, or could it be whatever you want? It was a thing that was in the first episode of that, which is, I'm going to admit, like, really the only one I watched. And also something about the stockbroker one. I don't know. I don't know how it works. The aspects looks like mountains. I mean, it's clearly supposed to be like a lightning arcing between two, like, lightning rods. But I mean, I guess it does kind of look like that too. Yeah, I can see it. Looks sort of like the Celeste logo. That's what I'm trying to think of. Yeah. Make this both saucy and careful. Don't want to die here. Not after already getting 2 curse chests. Be ashamed to have it happen now. But there we go. The whole, like, arcing between enemies is helping a lot in an area like this. I mean, there's only going to be more enemies over time here, after all. Hey, nice. Breathe. All right. What's up? We're doing aspects again today. And probably just Dead Cells today, because I feel like I should probably get back to working on other series now. Kind of spent a while playing Minecraft. Which, I'll be real, I still really enjoy, and I would seriously consider checking out some mods eventually. But, you know, I do have an actual channel to run and everything. That whole deal. Can you kill yourself with lightning bolt while cursed? Oh, yes, you can. I can guarantee that one right now. It is something you gotta watch out for. It's true. Hey, get lightninged already. That starts arcing back and forth. That should be a really easy way to take out all those. You know, if it works. Food drops and curse chests are plenty. I mean, I'm not gonna argue. That would be sort of interesting to see, like, a food drop increasing type of aspect to exist. Because obviously a lot of it, like many of them, are just improving damage over time, or like other weird little mechanics that exist in the game, like invisibility or rally. There's other stuff that they could potentially do. Oh. There we go. Worried there for a second. But right now, for being a tactics run, this is actually going pretty well. We already got on with, like, both Star Wars and transhumanism talk. Ah! My 2 favorite subjects. Okay. Just get that stun in there, and then this. Okay, man. That was a little bit worrying for a second, but it's okay. Cursed Sword Run when? I mean, I gotta give back the Cursed Sword Runs too. That's true, actually. That's been something I've been putting off for a while because they're hard. You understand. But yeah, we still got, like, Phantom Dust ongoing, and I really do want to do Death's Gambit already, as well as all the other series that I have planned and do own the game of, but just have yet to do. Here we are. Nice try. The magnetic grenade is very effective in this area in particular. Okay. Yeah. There we are. But yeah, I think this is what I was talking about before, where it feels like the lightning bolt's damage is a little bit unimpressive. Like, it could be better. I don't have, like, a very early... I guess I do have a pretty early version of it. Let's see if I can get a better one here. Yeah, that'll work. Try and keep up on top of the upgrades and everything like that. Don't forget about the food? Oh, of course not. Okay. Why do you like playing chaotically? Do you not like winning? What do you mean playing chaotically? This is like I don't know what you're talking about at all. I'm leaving this area at full health. with upgrades for, like, all of my weapons. This is not chaotic at all. This is actually, like, totally expected. extremely easy. Nothing. No, but really, I don't know. People tell me that it's just like I played the video game bad, and I'm just like, no, I don't. And they're like, yeah, you do though. Why masochist? I don't know. I just have a feeling. Okay. Have you seen the scene from the new Final Fantasy spin-off demo? A girl talks about some Kingdom Hearts stuff, and then the main character, 30-year-old white dude, says bullshit, turns on some alternative rock on his AirPods, and walks away. I heard about that. I heard that it was Limp Bizkit. No. I don't even maybe it just sounds like Limp Bizkit. That's the only thing I can hope. Also, then it's like I also heard that it's like he continues listening to that same song like on repeat apparently, like, and then he appears like way far away from the previous scene, implying that he had been listening to that same Limp Bizkit song for like 30 hours plus. That is some wild stuff. Anyway, needless to say, I'm really looking forward to this weird direction that Final Fantasy is now taking, even though it does not appear to be Final Fantasy anymore. Oh, I love how edgy it is. It depends. There's, like, that sounds like that could be fun and edgy. It might also turn out to be like DMC Devil May Cry, which I guess was still also fun in its own way, but like that got to embarrassing levels of edgy. Like, I feel embarrassed to play this video game levels of edgy. I don't know if you all remember the 2013 Devil May Cry reboot. Finally a character Doc can relate to. When am I ever like that? I mean, what I would do is I would say, whatever, nerd, and then I would throw on, like, I don't know, Todd Rundgren or something. Be like, what? International feel. Okay, what is this? Phaser. And Doc, that's worse. Well, now you know what it would be like if I was a star of a video game. And by the way, instead of like walking away, what I would do is I would walk back to my house and play video games. Apartment, whatever. Edge-tastic. Emo fantasy. I mean, that's not an unusual thing for Final Fantasy to be. I'm not that bad. She's to say something worse. What do you mean worse? Actually, I would throw on Talking Heads. What am I talking about? Oh, yeah. Because what else do I listen to after all? Just go throw on Remain in Light and listen to that on repeat, of course. What else do you need in terms of music? Anyway, I don't know what to think, but like, I guess I'm into it. I guess I'm into it. I don't know. Oh boy. Once again, I do want everybody to remember the DMC Devil May Cry reboot, which as far as I know is not supposed to be a parody. I don't think that was intended as a parody of edgy game protagonists. Well, anyway. Would you be able to kill most of the map with a lightning rod trick? You know, I probably could. I should check that out. Like, that is a legit thing. Oh boy. Speaking of which, maybe I should go and find a lightning rod right now before messing around with this. See if I can't make the prophecy come true. Was this a regular? No, this was a. Yeah, this should work. This should work. This should be doing. Victims freeze. Start bleeding. Sure. I'm gonna keep the Tesla coil though, of course, because Tesla coils is a pretty bussin' type of thing. Let's see. Anyway, what the hell is the actual like plot of that game? Like, it does not sound like a Final Fantasy game. I'll be honest here. Okay, there's 5 at least taken care of immediately. Get out of here, you. Should be able to do a little bit better than that, though. What kind of name is Final Fantasy when there's 16 of them? Oh, it's an entire thing. I can give you the rundown if you're interested in it, though. Hey. No, and I only got like, and I don't even think I killed anything. Oh, that's unfortunate. There we go. There's the 60. Yeah, the lightning bolts, the lightning rods. Lightning rods didn't really line up in the way that I wanted them to. Though I can do like that. Not bad at all. Oh, jeez. That's what I say every single day. Okay. Someone said that oh, okay. I think it has to be something like a prequel to Final Fantasy 1 with the main character being Garland. What? But, like, he has AirPods and stuff. I don't remember that being in Final Fantasy 1. Maybe it was? Oh, boy. Yeah. His name is literally Jack. Jack? Okay. That's dumb. But, you know, also, like, Garland's appeared in other games. Final Fantasy IX, most recently. I saw, you know, a character who has absolutely nothing to do with Garland be named Garland. He's hanging around. It's sort of like Sid, except not as prolific. Just kind of appears occasionally rather than all the time in every series. You know. Maybe he got isekai'd there. Oh god, that would be something. Scalebound Part 2. Well, Part 1. Scalebound never came out. What am I even talking about? We can talk about that again, though, if you want to. Oh, it was a good conversation last time. Good day, Paladin. We're talking about the new Final Fantasy, and like, what are they doing? What are they even doing? Isekai is not really a Final Fantasy. That's more like a Kingdom Hearts thing. Isekaiing. Final Fantasy is like that just takes place in one world. Like, you don't really get too many characters from other worlds just kind of showing up. Occasionally. But usually they're, like, from the moon or a dream or something. Which, I mean, I guess that does count, but it's not quite the same thing. It's, like, not quite the same thing. Right? I don't know, I guess what I'm asking is, like, would you really consider Final Fantasy X to be an isekai? Somebody answer me right now, and I want the serious answers only. I think they're trying to go for Final Fantasy 15's modern aesthetic plus fantasy world. I mean, that's sort of, kind of what they've been. Are Final Fantasy parts themselves connected? No. There is, like, the Ivalice world, but that's not really the same thing, and they're not really connected. It's more like just a name. Reverse isekai. I guess? Like, sort of? Final Fantasy X is not isekai for spoiler reasons. I mean, is 1,000 years in the future considered to be isekai is the question. Like, yes, no. Like, it still technically takes place on the same world, you know. Stop ignoring me. You just said fantasy final. That was the last thing you said. There, noted. No, it would be time travel. Yeah, I get, yeah. I mean, but it's like, it's a very vastly different world. Nah. It's not really. It's not isekai. The last thing I said was I want to build your PC, but you know I can't accept that. Hey, getting all like the good tick outfits here. Guess that makes sense. But yeah, Final Fantasy is not a like ongoing plot or anything. You want to go to Kingdom Hearts for that. Ah. If you want ongoing plots, Kingdom Hearts will do you good. Yeah. Well, actually, I suppose it's not ongoing now. They finished up with the Ansem arc, or Xehanort, or whatever. Come on, take him down, baby. I'm ready. Yep, that was pretty effective. Okay. You do not want to go to KH for anything. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. I will drag you to Kingdom Hearts, and you will like it. Actually, I want the minus 25% damage, even if that is a little bit less powerful. From the RPGs that just wouldn't die, DMC, Reboot, Dante stars in this epic new with his iPod with only one song. I mean, that's... Oh, okay. His iPod with only one song. Spoilers for Forbidden Siren. Why do you need any other song than The Buster? Speaking of just stupid. Oh, that's an isekai, kind of. Oh, boy. DMC Revo Dante was pretty. Jack is not. He's just a dude. I'm okay with a just a dude type of characters. I feel like we don't have enough of those in video games. Like, I'm sick of playing as 17-year-olds. Have me play as a 30-year-old. Well, it's still edgy, though. I don't know if I like that. I hate KH as a whole. Too bad. I like it. In this household, we talk about Kingdom Hearts. And you will enjoy it, young man. Doc already finished off the forge? Yes. Okay. Okay. Because you're a 30-year-old yourself? Okay, let me ask you something here, chat. Do you relate more to a 17-year-old in high school or like an actual adult man? Come on. A woman, in this case, maybe. I don't know. Kingdom Nuts. Perfect. King D's Nuts. No, that's something you'd say in Checkers. I'm in college, so 17. College is still different than high school. You're a disembodied voice. We don't have to do anything you say. Damn it! You realized the secret. I don't know how I didn't get a parry there, but I'm also glad I didn't take damage either. Kingdom Come. This is my Kingdom Come. No matter what we breed, we still are made of seed. This is my Kingdom Come. This is my Kingdom Come. Look into my ass. No! I have to stop that right now. Ah. But anyway, closer to 30 than I am to 17. Yeah, I mean, I suppose you're still in school. It's like maybe then you could still get something out of that. But, you know, I don't. I'm not. I left school a long time ago, baby. I relate to 90-year-old VTubers. Do we have any 90-year-old VTubers out there? Like, do we have any virtual Obasan? Come on. I'm just going to tell you that it's like, there's a lot of people that try and play up the MILF aspect, but, like, there's not a whole lot of people I can name that are actual, like real MILF age people. It is a... Where's the mom VTubers? I'm asking you right now. I already did the Kingdom Come thing. We do have mom VTubers. I mean, there are the occasional moms that show up in like VTubers, but like we don't get like actual. Yeah, there's not a whole lot of that. You can be one. How can I be one? There we go. There we go. Should I be a mom VTuber on 27? No, that's not MILF age. I'm telling you right now. That is you're cool older sister age. You're not mom age. Like, I'm saying you got to be like 40 or something. Oh, plus. You're our father, so no. Nabi Mama is a mama VTuber? Let's check him out. Anyway. You got to get that hot dad VTuber market. No. Do I? No. Maybe, though. No. Anyway. Hot dad. What about Hot Dad? The guy that did music for the Hypnospace Outlaw. Why isn't that guy VTuber? Why indeed? These are the questions I'm asking right now. 27 is porn MILF age, so maybe. That is a lie. I mean, well, no, it's actually the truth, but like it's founded on logic that I don't agree with. Can I not say DILF now? Nope, apparently not. In fact, the censored version is also being stopped too. If only I had more mods, I could give you your freedom to talk about dads I'd like to fuck as much as you want. Can't say nasty, can't say DILF. America's gone down the drains. I consider 30 above her as MILF. I would consider it like mid-30s to 40s. 30 is definite. I mean, on the lower end, I would say that you're like a burgeoning, like a MILF junior. If you are like 30, you can be MILF junior. Not a true MILF, though. You're going to have to get a little bit older for that one. Just a little bit, though. Now, anyway, what the fuck are we talking about? Wait a second. Let's step back from this conversation for 1 second. What? Oh, yes. No. No, we're not going to talk about Big Daddy milkers either. I'm telling you that right now. You're not going to get any dilk. MILF's like 35 to 50-year-old. Yeah, roughly about there. Then, like, 50 is like when you're starting to get to Cougar Town. And then, you know, it goes up from there. I actually think that's pretty much the stopping point. Bah. There we are. Guess I'll throw this in the thing. Why would I use that, though? It's not electric. I think there's also Gray Fox. Gray Fox is older men, though, not women. That's like a 50s plus Silver Fox. Silver Fox is the Gray Fox is the Metal Gear character. Silver Fox is the sexy grandpa. Yeah. Well, this is a weird, that's right, everybody. We're talking about sexy grandpas. Look, I don't know how we got here either, but we did. Why does Doc never use Smash? Whatever. I told you before that I haven't owned a Nintendo console since the GameCube, so, you know. Not really too much smashing for me. Sharing forbidden. Baby, like an MGS character. Hey, to be fair, Gray Fox was, I guess it was kind of hard to tell in the pixel art, but he was probably pretty hot. I think. Obviously, by the time that it was Metal Gear Solid, he was a robot, so that's a little bit harder to to get a comparison, unless you're into that. Anybody into robots here? Yeah? I've legit seen some weirdly hot 50 to 60 men on some Reddit subs, like Dad's Gone Wild. Oh, I've seen a lot of them. No, wait. Anyway, what are we talking about? Oh, no. It's not worth it. Not worth it. Just going to the sepulcher. Oh. Anyway. Robots are kind of hot. I know, right? Well, it depends. Like, what are we talking about? Are we talking about, like, humanoid robots? Are we talking about, like, the Svetka vodka robot? Or are we talking about, like, you know, Fisto? I need to... Why is this information I need to know? I like Dorothy from Valhalla. Now, that's a very humanoid robot, though. I mean, that is, like, pretty much explicitly... I mean, she's also a sex robot, so, you know. Like a sex machine. Exactly. I can't believe that I keep going right back to the still a robot. If she's just like a human robot, though, is that the same thing? Dorothy from Big O is also an extremely humanoid robot and was probably also the inspiration for Dorothy from Valhalla. Oh boy. Anybody else want to show up real quick? At least that's what I guessed, right? Developers ever say anything about that? Yeah, almost got me. Oh, stop this, please. But Connor from Detroit... But Connor's also superhuman, though. Literally and figurative. In like, you know, in the sense of being extremely human, but also having superhuman abilities. Would you fuck Eve from WALL-E? No. What sort of question is that? Eve's like an egg. She's like this little tiny egg robot that has wings. Like, that's nothing. Yeah? Okay. You almost got nothing personnel. Almost. Almost doesn't count, though. I have to actually get nothing personnel for it to count. Now. No, I'm not doing Link noise. This is not a Link noise stream. That was just me surviving what's probably going to be the last curse of the run. I can only hope. Okay. Yeah? Got it. Oh, I'm so good at this video game. Now then, Dorothy R. Rainwright. Yeah, I'm still disappointed that we never got another season of Big O. They planned on it, but it just never happened. I mean, I guess that's what happens when it's just like it was entirely bankrolled by Adult Swim, by Cartoon Network by the end of there. That's too bad, really. I was getting into the Weird Tomato storyline. What do you fuck a Gundam? Gundams are, like, huge, though. It's just, you know, I don't think that's possible. I don't know. I'm trying to think like what is like a very. I'm trying to think of like very non-human robots. Like I don't know. I'd fuck up pranks. Yes, yeah, they built. Yeah, that's how they designed them. But anyway, I remember Doc saying that when he avoids a topic, that means he's into it and he doesn't want to expose himself. Yeah, so you can cross into robots off the list, I guess. RC from Transformers. I've seen a lot of RC from Transformers. That's one of the classic ones. I can't really even name any other like female Transformers, so I don't know. I think that's kind of like that's the only choice or something. Sexiness is tied to humanoidness. You say that, but I don't know. I mean, I guess for most people, though, probably the case. But yeah. So what are we talking about here? My waifu Pilu is very much not human and very much sexy. Ooh, what is it? I'm curious, since we're just going into it apparently at this point. This also feels like one of those episodes that I'm not going to be able to post to YouTube. Unfortunate. Anyway. Now, Monster Girls are still partly humanoid. I mean, it depends, though. Like, it can go a lot of different directions if you got an open mind. So you have to re-record this aspect again? No. It'll just be like, whoops. I forgot about it. As it turns out, there is... Ooh, thanks. You know, as it turns out, there is no superconductor episode. Whoops, how'd that happen? Where? How did that even happen? Gardevoir? Gardevoir is very humanoid. But then again, look at Vaporeon, the coolest Pokemon. Lopunny is literally designed to be like, you know, the Playboy bunny type of character. I don't know if you can say that that's non-humanoid. It's like, is nobody really saying Vaporeon? Well, anyway. Continuing on here. Vaporeon. See, there you go. Yeah, we're not re-recording this. Happy now? No. But I can't do post-commentary on these videos because I always say that it's just like I would have to cut out the background music too. So, you know. Obviously, Charizard is the hottest. I've seen Wait, do I want to say that? Wait, rethinking it again. Quite literally, that's not true at all. Like, don't you know that there's... Like, legitimately, there is, like, the Slugma or whatever, which is, like, hotter than the sun. Hypno, for those in the mind control, that's another tag. But, I don't know. It's like, is Hypno... Hypno looks like a tapir. What have you seen? I haven't seen anything. I'm blind. That's right. I revealed it. I've been wearing a blindfold the entire time I've been playing this video game. You didn't see that one coming, did you? Slugma balls. Yep, exactly. good hits there. Yeah, the whole like jumping between stuff here is going to be pretty effective. Now then. Hypno is an ugly bastard mind controller. I guess. He's like a pudgy tapir. Like I think that's pretty much what you would call it, right? Any disagreement, or are we good? Machamp just being imagined being held by those four muscular arms. There's like official Pokemon art with women like hugging Machamp. Can someone please tell me this aspect's description? Yes. It is. Electric dots rapidly bounce back and forth nearby enemies, increasing their damage by 50% every time they jump to a new target. Now, continuing on. What's your favorite tag? No, you don't get to know. You'll never know. Bet he's into Jigglypuff. It's like literally a ball. What's your favorite tag? True Love. It's true. I don't really talk about that too much, do I? So, like, if you were going to take any sort of guess, I think that would be a good one. Some porn succubus game is top selling on Steam. Somehow I blamed up. What? Explain this to me. No, it does not arc down enough. That's annoying. There we are. Probably stepsister. No, but look, the only thing I care about with stepsister is, like, you know, what happens when she gets... Ooh, oh, man. Well, anyway. What happens when she gets stuck in the wall, man? It's like, are you really not going to help her? Like, come on, what are you even doing, step bro? Help your stepsister. Then. Maybe stepdaughter, since he's old enough to be a stepdaddy. I don't like that at all. Gotta say, incestual stuff, no. Are you into femboys? No. I certainly haven't created many on stream during the course of, you know, the whole Code Vein playthrough. Definitely not me. Anyway, GLaDOS is a non-human robot people want to bang. You know what? You're right. That's true. Now I just need to delete this stream. Ooh, I do want that. He's into lollies? No. Bruh, come on. Oh. This VOD has to be deleted, like nuked. Yeah, well, oh well. A lot of them go that way when we start to get into the forbidden topics. I forbade them. Anyway, too flat, am I right? Ugh. Now then, the stream is a place to get sex ed. What? What sort of sex ed is talking about the specific classification of MILFs? Like, what kind of sex education did you have? This episode is worth millions. No, it's not. It's worth nothing, and it's going to be deleted the second that I turn this off. It's a good thing that I wasn't really planning on doing a second game anyway, because I think that we'd have to just, like, destroy it after this anyway. Nothing wrong with black girls as long as they're adult. Yeah, of course. I mean, that's the whole thing, where it's just like, body types aren't, it's not like there's one specific ideal body type. You can go many different ways. But, yeah. What's over here? Oh, there's that. But, yeah. Anyway, I don't know. Like, I'm trying to get off of this topic, and I can't even come up with anything. Like, I'm just like, hey, brain, do you have anything that you can do to make this stop? Sahara is your preferred body type. I don't know what Sahara is. The desert? Your mind is in horny mode. Unfortunately, it does seem to be the case. I see you use Thunderbolt. Yeah, I mean, it's too bad that we'll never actually see this episode again. Oh, well. BBW. Hey, BBW's great. Does have to be a specific type of thing. But, you know. It is not, damn it, I'm trying. I'm just like, do I have to just stop talking to get off of this? When you search small breast tag on hentai, you'll find girls with average and even above average breasts by realistic standards. I just find it extremely weird. I know, right? It's like, there's, like, yo, if you are going, like, by breast size in hentai stuff, it is fucked. It is, like, super fucked, because it's like, outrageously large 1% large breasts are just, that's just the standard. That is just 100% standard. You get, you're gonna get nothing more than that. Not that I really care, but you know. And then starts talking about breasts. Damn it! I'm not trying to. Boobs the size of the head is the average. Yeah, I know. Anyway. BBW is big, beautiful women and big black women. Oh, I'm talking about big, beautiful women. I mean, it's like, there's nothing that precludes having both, though. Sahara body types means Brooke Shields type? I don't know who that is. Well, I mean, I know who Brooke Shields is, but I can't imagine what she looks like. Like, that is, I don't know. So I just followed and walked straight into the chat, and then again I was warned. Damn it! Do I have to end the run even? Can we just, like, stop the stream here? Can we stop the count? Aren't large breasts an ideal body type uncomfortable? I mean, we're talking about, like, ideal. We're not talking about, like, the most aerodynamic body type, you know. It's not ideal in that way. Damn it! Why? Why? I just said it. We have to stop, and you're just like, you brought this on yourself. I did. It's true. But still, I feel like this is a monster that I can no longer control. Aerodynamic? I mean, it's just, no. Let's talk about pizza then. Hey, how do you like your pizzas? Hey, kids, how do you like pizzas? Here we go. Six-pack is the best tag? Oh, like for what? The muscly girls or muscly boys? I don't know. Whichever one. Yeah, that's pretty good. Anyway, Doc, do you like tomboys? I got nothing against tomboys, but I wouldn't really say that's like a preferred thing. Anything like gender roles or subverting them is nothing really. I can't really say that I'm all that I care all that much. Yeah? No, nothing. Yeah, okay. Now then, never have eaten a good quality pizza, so I don't know. Man, that's unfortunate. I mean, it's just like most pizzas are very simple. They're just like bread with sauce and cheese on them. So it's like there's the difference between like a good quality pizza and a bad quality pizza is pretty minimal in some way. In some ways. So it's not the same thing. Yeah. Jokes aside, I'm willing to bet Doc's a Jav guy. Nah, not really. I don't think I've ever actually seen any sort of Jav stuff before. Because I've watched streamers who were formerly Jav people, but that's not in like a... Why are we talking about pizza now, please? Oh my god, I am just like waiting to mash... That's weird. I'm just waiting to mash that end stream button and like delete this thing. Purge it from the world. Ah, nice try, idiot. Come on, let's keep going here. It'll be saved on the unofficial streams. Yeah, you're right. Well, it's not going to be saved on the official streams channel, so that's the important thing. Come on. Is pizza a sandwich? It's an open-faced sandwich. Okay, come on. Where's the unofficial channel? Oh, don't worry about it. It's unofficial for good reason. Yeah. Hey. Shouldn't have used the crow wings there. Fine. But hey, that's why I got the whole like death cheat. There we go. Is pizza a soup? No. I guess you could consider it sort of like a soup in a bread bowl, but it's still way too thick. It would be more like a stew, if anything. YOLO clutch. All right, that's end the stream. End the stream. Really good run. Sort of. We're ending the stream, by the way. Oh boy, this looks very silly. Come on, everybody. We're ending the stream right now and deleting the VOD. Deleting the VOD. Yep. Come on, faster. Okay, good night, everybody. I gotta delete stuff.